Hello, welcome. We're now on bag 5 of our Technic Mitsubishi Eclipse from Lego, and I'm Ronald the Part Work Builder. So here's stage or bags 1 through 4. So we're starting on number 5. So take these little blue studs and we're just gonna halfway insert them for the moment. Because then we're going to take this piece these two parts on it, and then that goes right here, and then the blue studs kind of push all the way in. Provided I can get them to not bend the piece out of contortion. And then we're putting the roof pillars on there. Now, it doesn't say to put the these green things in right now, but I know how to put them in, so I'm just gonna kind of skip ahead in the instructions and basically just run it through here, clip it in there, and then you got a little wrench on the end, and that little wrench will fit right there. Now it is loose, but I think that's just the way it's supposed to be. And when I get up to that step, if there's supposed to be something else there, then I will add to it. So for now, that's just the way it looks. Like I said, I skipped ahead a few steps. So let's continue on now. Make the little muffler for the car. So looks like that. And then that will clip into this back piece. Yeah, I think there's actually something else that's supposed to be holding those in. So we'll just take them off for now, just so they're not in the way. But that's where they will go eventually. You know, I just seen these like smooth green tiles, and I was thinking if I had a few more, I could stick them right on the front, and then I could smooth out that, so that way it doesn't have that ugly Technic hole look to it. I'm surprised the Lego builders didn't, you know, think of that. You know, just put a smooth little piece across that, just kind of cover up the unsightly holes. I mean, it wouldn't have cost any more to just, you know, include a few little studs or a few of those, you know, to put on that. Alright, so there's that piece so far. Okay, so now let's see. Now we need to okay, that's did I just miss something? Or no, I just put it on the wrong end. Yeah, I just put it on the wrong end. There we go. Goes like that. And then this one goes there. That goes there, so that's what we're looking like so far. And then we'll add some green pieces to it. Okay. So there we go. That's one side. So now I just gotta, I just gotta do this side. So okay, this is not. All right, hold on a minute. This. Okay, I got this on the wrong. I got that on the wrong side. Hang on. Okay, so this is like that. This goes here. And this goes here. And this goes on the back side of that. Yeah. Okay. All right, there we go. Now we're looking fancy in the way it's supposed to. All right. Now I know they did this with the Toyota Supra and I wasn't too impressed with it, but they did the same thing with this one. Instead of giving it this Arizona plate that's right here, they just give you this red Fast and Furious plate. They did that with the Supra. They gave you just a white Fast and Furious plate instead of the actual Supra plate. I would have liked to have had, the actual Arizona plate and the actual Supra plate. Alright, so now this clips on here. If I can get the Technic pieces to go in the hole. These pieces don't like to squeeze together to go in the hole. There we go. Yeah, but that's one thing I wish they would have, wish they would have done. I mean, even if they couldn't put the Arizona, just at least put the, the numbers. Because on the Lego Speed Champion, they put the number plate on it without the word California. But at least it had, at least it had the numbers. Now I know this is a little big because it takes up the space where the thing goes. But wouldn't that look much better to have it like that than to have it like this? I mean, that's the way it is, but I think it would look good to have it like this. I mean, it'd have to be a little small because the windshield bars go through here, but I think that would look really nice. But anyhow, this is the rear bumper. So that clips on there like that. Okay, so now we take these two parts and this funny little wing part that I call. So we'll make two of those. Those go on either side. So those go on like that. Okay, then put this red piece in here. And put this red piece over here. Okay, so this is what's gonna clip our little wings in. So number 7 goes on this side. Number 8 goes on this side. Now I'm kind of curious. I mean, maybe I can see why they delayed, putting these down. Because if they would have gave you the whole thing and put it down, then you'd be in the way of putting this red piece on. I can kind of see that. But anyways, we take the little red pin and we kind of push that in so it hooks that wing in. There we go. Yeah, with that solidly in place now, it would be hard to put in these two pins. And it'd be hard to put these together with those two put on there. But now we need 9 and 10 to finish off our decor. So try to line it up so that way it looks good. With that one line that's already on there from the previous sticker. There you go. You can see that lines up fairly good. Alright, and then take this and we'll put a closeout pin in the first, third, fourth, sixth, 7, and 9. So just like that. And then we'll use our red smooth tiles on the top. And then we'll get our number 4 sticker. So there you go. And then that'll just clip right over these blue studs. There you go. And yeah, I was right. These actually do get held in with little closeout pins. I figured they needed a pin to hold them in there. They were too loose. So there we go. Those are in with those closeout pins. All right, there you go. Now they're attached in there better. And that's actually when you're supposed to put those in too. Okay, so then I mean, it wouldn't hurt to put them in when I was trying to put them in. I just missed the fact that it had closeout pins to hold it in place. Okay, here's the other one. And then so kind of what we're looking like so far. Okay, now we need this red pin down here, blue pin up here, this elbow, so just like that, so that way the bend goes up. And then that red piece. So there you go. So start out with that. And then put one of these on each side. And one of these on each side. One of these here. And one of these on here. So kind of looking like that so far. And then let's see, we want number 8 on this side, and number 7 on this side. And you will find, right where my finger is, you will find a number on there that correlates to that. And then this goes on here. Now I'm just curious. I don't know why. I don't know why this has the number 9 wrote on the inside. And, you know, there's a 9 on the outside of this. And I got a 6 on the outside of that. And it does, well, it does show a 6 on the outside. Huh. That is interesting. And there's a 3 on the outside of that one. Yeah. Interesting. I didn't even know those parts had numbers, because they don't show numbers for those parts. Okay, so then there's that. And then this clips into the top. So then it looks like that. And this top piece can move. I mean, you can put it all the way down, or you can make it flush so then the way it's open. And okay, now this goes on the car. Oh yeah, this goes into these black pieces that you put on earlier. So it kind of fits in there like that. So it kind of creates a trunk. So it's kind of like a trunk lid. I mean, it's kind of a small trunk lid because it doesn't, you know, it don't go all the way, you know, across the back. Unless I made it wrong. That thing doesn't fit all the way. back here. And that's the end of that issue. Now, I think I might have actually gotten something wrong here. Yeah, I did. It's not, it is supposed to go further back. So what I need to do is actually I need to put 2 of these on. And that pushes it back further. But it doesn't even say that. It doesn't even, you know, and that's okay. Now now here, that's where, you know, this thing gets frustrating. So this is where the instructions are kind of frustrating. They say to build this just like it is, and then they say to put it on the car, but they don't tell you, they don't show you in the instructions that you need to use 2 red pins and these 2 black extensions. They just assume that you know to do that. So there we go. Now it fits all the way back. So now it actually looks like, you know, a back window and a trunk area. But anyhow, like I said, that's the end of bag 5. Stay tuned. The last one's coming up, and like this video. Have a good day.